Welcome to the Dollar Hour. I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Tonight we got a super show planned for you tonight. We're gonna be discussing 15 small business ideas for 2023. Again, not one, not two, but 15 small business ideas for 2023. Y'all gotta please forgive me with the delay. Had some super technical difficulties, but as always, when I come, we're gonna make it happen.
That's right. We here. We here.
But before we get started, I want to say what's up to my house producer, DJ Lab.
What's going on, brother?
Man, what's happening with your brother? Thursday. Best day of the week.
That's right. All kind of technical difficulties. Computers don't want to act right.
Kids don't want.
What they say? The devil is busy.
There you go. Also, say what's up to mother producer Slick 316. What's up, Reek?
What's going on, Reek?
And but yeah, we're gonna talk about 15. I'm gonna give you guys 15 small business ideas for 2023 because they got so many people come to me all the time, man. I want to get away to get some extra income. There's some different things I want to do, but I really just can't figure it out. Mm-hmm. So what I'm gonna do is just throw a couple ideas at everybody, give you a couple of tidbits about doing them, and you run with it. Because at the end of the day, you know what's best for you and your time constraints, your money constraints, your life constraints, and stuff like that.
That's right.
But again, this show is to give you ideas. Again, it's 15 small business ideas for 2023. Again, this is the Dollar Hour. I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. You know, Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel. We talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and investing. We have over 500 videos on the YouTube channel, and right now we're streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter.
That's right.
The main hub is, excuse me, the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel again. So that's where all the videos are sitting there. So regardless of what platform you're on, make sure you go to the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel to take advantage of all the great information that we do have on the channel. So with this said, again, we're talking about 15 small business ideas for 2023. But last first, I get a chance there, brother. How's that Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was good. It was good. You know, it was what it was. We visited. That way we ain't have to cook.
Okay. Yeah, I made my world famous oxtails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody was they tender?
Oh, they were telling me, yes,
okay.
Yes, sir. Ain't no damn cannibal. Had a good time with my mom's house, man. Had a good time and everything. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and stuff. But we're around the corner for 2023, and people got a lot of optimism, a lot of great thinking for the new year. So that's why I want to give you guys some ideas with that. So we started talking about, again, 15 small business ideas for 2023. First thing I want to do is just let you guys know. So I said they love some oxtails.
Right.
Oh, you would love mine. You sucking everything.
Right.
That little stuff in the middle and everything.
DP said great channel, great information.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. But we start talking about small business ideas. And everybody feel free to comment with the show if you have any question or anything in regards to what we're talking about tonight. We start thinking about business ideas. I always tell people the first thing you need to do is start doing some research. Kind of do some research. You got an idea. Feel free about it. Never think like something is above what you know how to do. A lot of times we don't realize that things are nowhere near as quite difficult as when they first appear. You know, you just look at sometimes it's like a mountain in front of you, but sometimes you got a little anthill.
Right.
You know, once you start dissecting, you're like, damn, man, this wasn't that tough or whatever. But things, we can put those barriers in front of us when they're not needed a lot of time in life, So that's what I want everybody to do. So always start with some research, kind of get an idea. You have an idea. You want to go back to school. You want to take up a trade. You want to do, anything. Do a little Google search. Go down to the library. Call a couple businesses that do it. Get some intel and everything like that. Take it upon yourself to kind of find out instead of sitting there assuming.
Okay.
I'm not big of assuming anything. And also, when we start going with these business ideas, remember, guys, we're talking about business, not business. Business is that bullshit.
Not business.
Ain't want to do no business. Ain't doing no business. We're doing business.
Right.
So first and foremost, guys, whatever all things we talk about tonight, make sure you become legitimate. What I mean by legitimate, you get incorporated, be it LLC, C Corp, S Corp, get all that taken care of, get your business license. If needed, get insurance, get your certifications, whatever's needed. Make sure whatever you're doing, we want to make sure it's a business, because what I didn't say was 15 small business hustles. Or 15 small hustles.
There is a difference.
Yeah, there is a difference. Because at the end of the day, you never know what can expand and go next level and take you to a different part of life.
True.
And so what I always say is, when you build the foundation and the framework the right way, you can always expand. Mm-hmm. If you're already on some, shaky ground from the get-go, then you got to break all that up, start back over. And then what happens then, the opportunity that you may have had to grow or explode, it disappears because you don't have no legitimacy.
Okay.
So I always tell people, be legitimate at first. Get the proper structure, get the proper framework, and then we can build from there.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure that when opportunity comes for us, wherever it is, we're able to take advantage of it, okay? Mm-hmm. So make sure you get legitimate, okay? And another thing is, make sure you move and learn at your level. Mm. This is Atlanta, GA. I know everybody's mobile.
Everybody's rich. Everybody's starting Atlanta.
I mean, I see the guys where they, their $300,000 rental car,
right,
and their $2.5 million Airbnb.
Right.
So they've rented for the weekend.
They got 12 properties.
Oh man. Buddy be sitting there, got his shea butter glistening, just sitting on his balcony.
Right.
And I was like, man, you just on the monitor last week.
Amazing what the lottery will do for you, right?
Ain't nothing wrong with crawling.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with crawling. Ain't nothing wrong with walking. And ain't nothing wrong with running. Right. Stay at your level and learn. Because here's the deal. You want to be able to stay in business and move it the way you want to move, instead of just hitting these hiccups or whatever. And if you're fronting and doing certain things, when you start going to people, say, man, can you help me out? And people like, well, damn, bro, hell, I thought you were here. Mm-hmm. I'm just right here. I thought you were already there. And then got to go through that and all that kind of stuff. Listen, move and learn at your level. Ain't nothing wrong, again, with crawling. Ain't nothing wrong with walking. Stay at your level. That way you can actually move at a pace where you can learn and everything sticks. And also you'll be able to have growth and expansions and opportunities while you're progressing, as opposed to you just want to start off as this person. Mm-hmm. I mean,
nobody wants to crawl though. That's the problem.
Well, it's always gonna come back and bite you in the butt. Mm. That's what everybody gotta be understanding. It's gonna come back and bite you in the butt. Okay. Right. So we gotta make sure we do that. Just moving. That's very, very important. Make sure you move and learn at your level. Mm-hmm. Another thing is, guys, like we said from the beginning, just give it a try. Give it a try. Do not be afraid to give things a try.
One time.
You want to cook them. You want to make them cookies. You want to be a dance instructor, whatever. Right. Give it a try. If it don't work out, you can say, at least, listen, I tried to do it. Now, the effort you give, the actual structure being in place, the opportunities chased, the time constraints, money constraints, that may vary.
Okay.
But at least give it a try. You can always go back and say, listen, man, when I tried to do this, it was a good idea, but it wasn't the best idea for me then, because I was just leaving my job. I was sick. I was helping this person, that person. You can always go back and analyze why certain things didn't work. And we learn from that. We don't never have failures in life. Remember that. We don't have failures. We just have, learning points. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, at least you give it a try. Like I tell people all the time, scared money ain't gonna make no money.
That's right.
And shit, ain't nobody love making money more than Poochie. So I ain't gonna be held up for nothing.
That's right.
But be smart about it. I ain't say burn up money. You know what I'm saying? But just, don't be afraid to take, take a gamble on yourself.
That's right.
Because ain't nobody gonna love you, look out for you like you. All right. But and another thing, guys, and I'm gonna bring this up again, because I have so many people that reach out to me. Because we have a lot of videos about grants and different funding opportunities. So many people call and say, "Look, I want to get a hold of one of these grants so I can start my business up, and I can't find any kind of help." Listen, guys, now, and this is before we get started, and I can't stress this enough. Stop waiting for somebody else to make your dreams come true. Mm. If you get the grant, if you get the funding, cool. If you don't get the grant, you don't get the funding, cool. You just got a different path to go about it. If you are basing your dreams and your aspirations of being a business owner or whatever route you want to go on, if that's based on somebody else creating or giving the opportunity for you, your ass don't really want it. You don't really want it.
Yeah.
You don't never let somebody else dictate your future. If you can get approved for it, good. If you don't get approved for it, different route you got to go. But that does not mean don't do it. I'm telling you, like, I get calls all the time. Well, I got to get this grant. I'm going to get a grant. We ain't going to bet it. Well, damn it, grants are hard to get.
No, very hard to get.
And I don't know that
and no one try at it.
Hey, that disaster stuff got everybody messed up. So I'm just letting you know, guys, don't base your dreams, your aspirations on what somebody else is going to do. I can't stress that enough, okay? So listen, now we're going to get into it. 15 small business ideas for 2023.
Okay.
And guys, I went through this a couple times, and I'm like, okay, these, when I look at it, or the criteria when I looked at all these was typically what I based it off of, the actual assets or capital that was needed. And that was basic human capital. Not necessarily need a lot of money to do it or anything like that, but just kind of just knowing, number one, you can add yourself. It probably be, comfortable with the time you can have. And you don't need a lot. You don't necessarily, when I say a lot, that means a lot of money, a lot of credit, or a lot of people working for you.
Okay.
And you can actually expand yourself. So that was kind of the criteria.
Okay.
That I looked at upon, giving you guys these small business ideas. Okay. And the first one is probably the first couple ones are the ones you probably have to put just somewhat of money into, but it still be at your discretion what you want to do. And the first one is pretty much we want to have like a landscaping company.
Okay.
Landscaping company, guys, like I say, you can decide if you want to do residential or commercial. What I would advise everybody to do, number one, know how to cut grass.
Right.
That's key. Just key. You
Okay.
at least know how to cut grass.
Number one.
Line it up. And if you just look at it, just say, if you're not having familiarity with it, you may say, well, listen, let me go work for part-time for a landscaping company, learn it from the outside looking in. But we say small business idea, you can get you like little starter packs. I'm thinking you maybe can get you a decent professional grade push mower. Now, we ain't talking about getting the one you got to sit on and
right.
the zero turns and all that kind of stuff. I don't recommend getting those kind of big investments until you actually have learned the business and understand, the nuances of the business. Also, if you got an interest in doing it. So
that's another thing.
I would say kind of get you maybe a starter pack, mower, blower, trimmer, and go from there.
I would say that they should start at residential first anyway. Get that feel, because commercial is hard. I mean, I was a property manager at shopping centers for a long time, and if I was hard, I learned from a property manager that was harder than me. So, I would suggest start at residential, because as residential, you can build that clientele, which can build that money to buy other things. Then you expand to commercial. Yeah. I wouldn't just jump into commercial right away, because commercial is hard. It's a hard landscaping deal.